amazing weekend for you personally. We'll get to the team drill, but tell us what it felt like to come in and have the impact that you did.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. It's a good experience. Love playing in front of the jungle, in front of the fans here. And then to go and get it done in Melbourne as well was just awesome. I mean, for us especially, we haven't won 2 in a row yet, except for pre-season. But yeah, it was good personally and as a team to get those 2 wins.
So when you're coming in as the rebounding guy, effectively it looked like that was what you were told to just go rebound.
Yeah.
Was that the message? And so you just focus on the one thing?
Not necessarily. The coaches, they do a good job of putting faith in their players, and they put good faith in me to just go out there and do, what I do. Don't overdo it, don't underdo it. Just try go out there and do all the things that I'm good at, and rebounding, luckily is one of them. So, kind of just stuck to my game, didn't step outside pocket, and yeah.
A lot of people sort of the Red Army are liking you to Greg Hyrum, which I don't know if you have a lot to sort of
I know who Greg is, yeah.
Is there someone that you model your game off in terms of being that really strong role player and I guess putting that defensive effort in?
I wouldn't say like role model. I kind of just go out there and try and do what I do. I don't specifically have someone's game that I try and copy or watch highlights of their game. I think it's just more to do with me, like what do I see as my strengths, what do I believe in myself, and yeah, luckily I did that on Saturday and Monday, yeah.
What do you see as your strengths and what you add as far as advantage of the team?
I think me personally, I can do a lot of things off the ball. I don't necessarily need the ball in my hands to create offense for others. I can do little things like setting hard screens, coming out with O-boards. Those are kind of my little 1%ers that I like to do, and just to try and keep everyone involved, yeah.
And when you signed, you said you're going to be the physical bloke. Tell us about when you grew up and the physicality of sport in New Zealand.
Yeah. So my first sport was actually soccer, which isn't, well, I cannot say anything. But rugby league is probably my dominant sport. My family loves rugby league, and so that's kind of my big background. A bit of rugby union on my dad's side, but majority rugby league. I grew up watching the Warriors, and so getting hit and hitting people is kind of not necessarily what I was raised to do, but that's what you do in rugby league, and that's what I like on rugby league. So I try my best to do it without being a rugby league player on the court.
It's very different sports, where you're going for the ball from up here rather than the ball ground level.
Yeah.
But can you take many of those skills from rugby into a rebounding scenario or into a bodying scenario at all?
I mean, you could take little pointers here and there. I wouldn't recommend tackling people, but there's the you kind of not hit, but you kind of hold your ground. I guess you kind of do that in league a lot as well. So, but I wouldn't say I'd go out there trying to tackle people and stuff like that. No, yeah.
Do you like being known for that as far as, does that kind of reinforce that that's your style of game?
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I just go out there and try and do my job, and whatever happens, happens.
You replaced Jordan Usher in the sort of starting lineup. Is that a conversation that you sort of have between each other as well, and how did Jordan sort of take that?
Not me personally. I didn't have a conversation with Ush, but he took it like a champ. Like he came off the bench in that first game and brought a massive spark for us. And then that second game in Melbourne, he showed what he can do. That fourth quarter, especially that last shot, it was huge for us. Big momentum swing, took us to overtime, and eventually we won the game based off that shot. So Usher's a professional athlete. He's not going to shy away from trials. So he did perfect. He did exactly what we needed him to do, and we come away with 2 victories.
When did you know that you're sort of going to be in the starting 5? And I guess what was the messaging from John really too as to why you were in that position?
So I spoke to JR, I think it was the day before the game about it, and he just said, "Look, just go out there and do what we know you're capable of, and back yourself." Like JR gives us the most confidence as players to go out and do what we do, and that was pretty much his conversation. Just like don't overthink things, don't try and do too much. Just do what you do, and you'll fit in well.
A difficult week last week with criticism of the way the team plays and some pressure on JR, but then come out and win back-to-back games. What does that do for the squad?
I mean, we try our best not to pay pay too much attention to the outside noise. We always try and focus about everyone in the circle, everyone in the huddle. We can't control what happens outside. We can only control what we do individually and as a team. So it's not too much of a thing for us. We've spoken about it. We just got to worry about ourselves and do what we do as a team and ride the highs and ride the lows. It's going to happen. Everyone's going to win. Everyone's going to lose. It's just how you deal with it.
Do you feel that the performances show the importance of everyone sticking to their biggest strengths and playing their role rather than trying to, as you said, get out of the pocket and do things that you might not necessarily be your best skill at?
I mean, I'm not sure. Like everyone knows they're capable of doing a lot of things, but it's more what can they do for this team to help this team win. And I think like we're still learning how to do that. We're still figuring out, like got players' tendencies, our teammates' tendencies. I know it's like almost halfway through the season, but things take time, and look, it's still got a lot of games to go. So I think we're doing all right, and hopefully come Friday we'll be ready.
You know, a lot of blokes in the opposition.
Yeah, a lot of those my boys. I spent it before the season started. I spent probably like a good month and a half, 2 months with some of those boys with Tall Bloke Camp, so I know them really well. Be good to catch up with them after the game, obviously, but I mean, before the game, it is what it is.
Do you think it helps knowing them and what they're good at, so that you can focus in on different elements of the game and also know what their weaknesses are?
Oh, for sure. I mean, like those are after hanging out with someone every day and being with your team every day, you kind of pick up their tendencies as players rather than as a teammate. So, I mean, yeah, there'll be things that I know that they do that, they might not know we do or stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, you just take it and go.
Is there a matchup that you sort of look forward to based on sort of maybe their strengths and ability that you go, that's going to be a good challenge?
I wouldn't say I look forward to the matchups. I mean, at the end of the day, it's another game for us. We've got to take it that way. But yeah, it would be cool. It's cool to go up against my friends. Like, I spent on World Cup camp, it was me, Finn Delaney, Isaiah, Dan. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone else on that team. But yeah, it's always good to go up against your teammates. But yeah, my matchup will be my matchup. I kind of got to go out there and just do what I can do to stop them from getting to their spots and do what I do best. So yeah.
Has there been, JR has spoken a lot about winning ugly.
Yeah.
What does that sort of mean to you, and does he speak to you guys about that?
Yeah, I think pre-season we won a lot of games and they weren't ugly. They were like good wins for us. So we didn't really know how to win ugly, and then obviously when the season started we lost a few close ones, and those are the ugly ones. Those are the ones you play good defense for 23 seconds, they miss the shot, get out of board, and they put it back, and that's an ugly position for us. And so there's going to be players like that in every game. But me personally, I prefer winning ugly than winning by blowouts, because it's so much more satisfying after fighting so hard for 40 minutes or 45 minutes, whatever the case may be, and coming out on top. It'd be worse fighting for 45 minutes and then you lose. So fighting ugly is hard, but I think it's the best one.
How you find Perth's golf courses?
Oh, I love them, man. I've been Wembley, I've been Hammersley a couple times. I do want to try Joondalup, and I live by Lake Carrinup Country Club, so if there's any sponsors out there. I don't have that much money, but I'll clean the kitchen, I'll do whatever you need, I'll do the greens, whatever, I'm there.
You're left-handed?
No, I play right-handed golf.
Right-handed golf?
Yep. Everything I do is right-handed except for basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that work out?
Good question. I don't know the answer. That's just what I've been doing. Yeah, same with jumping. Like, I kick with my left foot, but I'll jump off my right foot. I don't know. It's weird. I'm weird. I don't know.
Who's your top golfer in the Wildcats group?
Oh, it's got to be Kyle. I mean, his brother's a pro. And Kyle's had a golf club in his hand since he was born, so it'd be a bit unfair if I said it was myself. But I'll take second place easily.
Can he not sort you out?
Well, we've had conversations about it, but I think Kyle, no, he hasn't sorted me out. I should get on his case about that, actually.